Hi, my name is Greg Staley. I'm General Manager of eProbot. We are the official distributor in Canada of the Keenon robots. Today we're going to be setting up a restaurant here in Oshawa, Ontario, and I just wanted to let you in on how we actually set up a robot. So without further ado, let's introduce you to our new robot. First thing we do is put down the charger where we're going to be having the robot go to bed. Next, we turn on the robot. When we set up a restaurant, one of the first things we need to do is find out places where the robot perhaps can't get through. This is what we call the pinch points. If people are sitting and the chairs are too far, clearly the robot cannot get through. It needs really 3 of these planks to be able to get through safely. So we have to evaluate the entire restaurant to make sure we have clear paths for the robot. There will be some pinch points, but generally speaking, we will identify those pinch points and then draw a virtual line in the map of the robot so the robot can't go that direction. Next, what we do is we push the robot around the restaurant. The robot uses LiDAR to establish the perimeter of the restaurant as well as all the different obstacles and possible paths that it can take while completing its different tasks. Next, we draw virtual lines throughout the map. These lines are actually walls as the robot would read them, and the robot therefore will not try and go through these walls. We scan underneath a booth and there's a big gaping hole, but the robot can't see the tabletop. So by putting the virtual line in front of the booth, the robot won't try and go underneath the booth. So again, these lines just prevent the robot from going places we don't want it to go. Are those dots the chairs?
Yeah, those are the legs of the chairs, and the middle is obviously the table leg. So I'm just making sure it doesn't try to go underneath tables.
Next, we put up some protection labels so that the robot, if it happens to slip inside in the kitchen, reorientates itself before it leaves. And now we're ready to set all of our points. So what Rafi's going to be doing here is going to be pointing the robot at each table where we want the robot to be able to stop in order for the server to come up and place the meals down for the patrons. This is an important point. This is called the bar point. So the bartender can stay in the bar and the food can come from the kitchen to the bar, saving the bartender the walking back and forth, which is about a 20-second walk. Rather than walking back and forth for food, the bartender can focus on upselling drinks.
Now we're just going to be putting the tables in under categories, and that way the workers can find each table easy.
3 different tabs, a bar tab, patio tab.
No, tables tab, and then other.
Okay.
And under the tables you have all the numbers, and then under other is all like the bar, dishes, and patio. Just putting the robot on the charger so then that way it can reposition itself and know exactly where it's supposed to be when I start it up.
As you can see, the robot is on the self-charging pot. We'll tell it to stop. All right, so now we're all set up. We have the robot in its position at the hot counter. And what we're going to do is we're going to start to test it. So we're going to send it to a far off table, and I'm going to put the camera down on the robot so you can have a robotic view of how it travels through the restaurant. Here we go.
Your delicious meal is here.
Hey everybody, this is Raphael. He's going to tell us now that the restaurant's all set up. What are you going to do now, Raph?
I'm going to teach everybody how to use the robot after I test all the points to make sure that it's working okay.
Nice. Raph, what else do we have to put on the robot before we leave?
Oh, we have to make sure all the music, the delivery music, and the happy birthdays are on there, so that way it can sing happy birthday to the guests.
Good.
Yeah.
What do you got to do? The voice to text?
Well, I'm also going to add on voice to text so that the robot can let the customers know that the server will be there to assist them, so they don't try to grab the hot plates off of the robot.
Perfect. What we're doing now is we're just sending the robot to every single point in the restaurant to make sure that it is properly set and ready for action. Good job, baby. I love you too.
It's okay if she wants to be prepared. Other people will be prepared for a platform like that. But, you know, when you're bringing in millions of bucks a year, it's a little more equal for her and her. And some people do this, and there's so much drama going on.
Here comes the robot. Pretty and smart.